Guys with Miss Cassie. Tonight, my very special guest is Mr. Wolfn and Lady Jessica.
How are you today?
Oh, I'm doing well. Unfortunately, Nikki Nefaris is had to reschedule till next week, so we will be playing with Nikki next week. And Lady and Mr. stepped in for us, and we are going to learn all about the fun that they're into and just what they've been doing over the years. I've known them several years, and I have to tell you, they are a very interesting couple.
It's been about 3 years now, isn't it?
Oh, something like that. 2-3 years, something like that.
3 dom-coms.
3 dom-coms. Yeah. Yes, 3 dom-coms ago.
That's how we measure time.
Well, it's so good to have you on the show.
Oh, thank you.
So, you're now working between Sanctuary and San Diego, or?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, and you are a professional dominatrix?
Professional and lifestyle, yes.
And lifestyle. All right, so how does this whole thing work? You guys have a very interesting dynamic.
We're a little bit different because we actually have a master-mistress dynamic, which a lot of people will say can't work in
we read so much about that on FetLife.
Mm-hmm.
But like any relationship, it really comes down to communication and compromise.
No, absolutely. I had somebody ask me about a year ago. I was previously in service to a dominant, but I am very much a dominant in the scene and most of what I do here. I mean, there's no doubt about it.
Oh, yeah.
And he goes, how in the world do you separate the worlds? And I said, you know, I just don't think about it that much. When I'm with my dominant, I'm submissive. When I'm away from him, I take care of business and do what I'm supposed to. You know, and I think being in service actually made me a much better dominant. You know, but some people don't understand that. But I'm finding more and more as the years go along, a lot of people that identified either solely as dominant or solely as submissive, I'm finding a lot more people are gravitating towards switch now. So I just don't see how they could.
Yeah, I started off as a sub. That's how I got into the lifestyle myself. Is I did a lot of history. I'm a history buff, so culture, society, sexual, and religion, all that. And the first mistress I actually married. Funny how that works. I got interested into it, and that's how I started. And you know, it took years I worked my way up to being a master, and helped her introduce her to Miss Cassie, or well, you, Mrs. Cyan, Mrs. Cyan, Mrs. Ellen, and stuff like that. But what's helped with this relationship is, I have been that sub before, and in our own household, with just of us, we're typical Irish couple.
Yes.
And so, with our subs, it's a lot different, and so.
You know, it's for me the way that I've always naturally kind of leaned towards that dominant aspect. Human sexual psychology has always been a huge thing for me, and that's actually how I really got into learning about BDSM and everything like that. And it took me a long time to find somebody to train and mentor me, which eventually he came into my life, and that was great.
Be careful of what you say.
Aww.
That's how we met.
You're mine now,
yeah.
So.
Guys ask, how did you get so lucky to get her? Well, when I first met her, I gave her the finger and told her to fuck off.
Keep in mind,
she doesn't, I don't work for her. She doesn't own me, and I'm not her husband. Well, she hired me. Then I became her sub for a while, and then we got married. So be careful what you say.
Never say never.
Yeah.
I'm never going to marry anyone again. Okay. Will you marry me? Wait, what?
Yeah, that happened.
Yes, it did.
But that's okay. It seems like it was kind of meant to be. You know?
Yeah.
And there's not meant to be.
It just happened.
It just happened. It was just one of those, it wasn't kismet or anything. It was just, powers collided and things happened.
A little bit of column B, a little bit of column F. All of the above.
And a lot of alcohol.
A lot of alcohol.
You were sober when you proposed.
Oh, well, that's nice. But you guys are involved in more than just the BDSM scene. You're also involved in Ren Fair, if I understand rightly.
Ren Fair, Comic Con, or comic conventions, name it, pretty much. Yeah, we always like learning new things.
Now, is this how your paths crossed in particular, or was it strictly that you were looking for training and you somehow...
Actually, you can sit and say Ren Fair.
Ren Fair, because we ran in a lot of the same circles, and we knew each other, but we didn't know each other.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. Absolutely. Yeah. So, Ren Fair, huh?
Which is just another fancy way of saying BDSM party.
Well, I would say so. It's just a little bit different costume.
Yeah, pretty much.
And a lot more drinking involved.
Yes.
Well, because I know in the BDSM community we talk a lot about mind-altering states.
Yeah.
And that we actually advise people not to be on a mood or mind-altering drug or alcohol while they're playing.
Yeah, people came to us at Ren Fairs because they know at Ren Fairs, yes, I do drink, but if I'm going to do any type of playing, I will be sober, and I will make sure that they're sober as well. So we do have a following of that, and a couple other subs and DOMs, male or female DOMs, that will come to our encampment so they can play knowing that they're safe.
Oh, cool. So you guys have the cool encampment.
Well, yeah, we're very big on safety.
You're very big on safety.
Yeah.
So you apply a lot of what the safe, sane, and consensual rules that we apply in BDSM pretty much to a lot of your Ren Fair play in your particular encampment.
Right. Well, we'll get asked questions at other encampments as well.
But I understand that, you do some interesting things with alcohol.
Well, yeah.
There's a reason why they call you the alchemist.
Oh, we're not talking about drinking here. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. We still have those. We still have that. I mean, last week I ended up at our karaoke club in a dress because somebody said I wouldn't do it.
Of all things, it was my dress.
And I looked damn good in it.
My black dress that I wear?
Yeah?
He wore it.
He did?
He did.
You have a picture?
I do have a picture, but go ahead and talk.
Oh my goodness.
Die of laughter.
It started as literally a bet online. One of my cam clients said, I don't think he would wear a dress. I would pay to see him in a dress.
Really?
Nope, I don't have it.
You don't have it? But you will send it to me later.
Oh, of course.
Yes.
Yes, along with that video and the other things.
I have those in my computer.
Awesome! Oh, for those of you who don't know, I suspended Lady Jessica the last time I performed, and it was spectacular.
It was a lot of fun.
Oh, she's so bendy. She can just, put her legs everywhere. It was like while we were waiting to get going, she's sitting there stretching out on the stage. Her legs are way out to here. I was like, amazing. Oh, my God. It was so much fun to play with you.
Oh, yes, it is.
We'll have to do it again.
Absolutely.
Oh, you're talking about rope play. Oh, okay.
Rope play. I'll tie the both of you up.
You've been wanting to do that.
We've talked about that.
I'll fly you both in the air.
Yeah.
Okay.
You were talking about doing that. You wanted to put us in a certain...
Well, we could. There's a lot of things that we could talk about. That we could make a very provocative film. We could do something that would be totally appropriate for anarchy.
Appropriate? Damn.
Well, you can get it up on stage, right?
On command.
Yes! We are going to do a great scene.
So there I was.
You just volunteered yourself for that one. You took it hook, line, and sinker all the way to the bottom.
Yes,
I
indeed.
did.
Oh my God, my imagination's going. I am going to make this interactive bondage that's going to be so hot. Oh my God.
We need someone else to film.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm really gonna be.
Jolie.
I'm filming this. I'm okay. Hold on.
Perspective filming while being suspended. Oh, cool.
Though I actually did that with a photographer once.
Oh, really?
The theme of the thing was in the moment, and so while we were fucking, I was taking pictures like this, and it was the most amazing pictures. And I used to post this one on thing, and everybody looked at it and going, "Oh, that's an orgasm face." It's a real orgasm face. Oh, he was my boyfriend, by the way. So it wasn't like I was doing.
Okay.
So there was a real chemistry there. But it was for a project that he was doing called In the Moment, basically.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Should have had that one spun you and just, here, watch this.
No, it was great. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, you just can't act that particular moment in time.
Guys can't. You don't want to look that stupid.
No.
You guys cannot fake an orgasm.
Well, some claim they can.
Claim.
Yeah, I do Kegels. I can do a lot of things to make you think things are going on.
Alone, if somebody outside the door, yeah, I can make you think I'm doing whatever, ever. But in person, there's a couple of things missing. Oh, you look like you had an orgasm. No, you didn't.
No, no, most guys, they just roll over and go to sleep afterwards. If they're up and out the door, it's like,
No, that leads to, you have foreplay, which takes about, an hour to 2 hours, which leads into sex. It leads into snuggling and afterplay, which usually ends up leading back into foreplay, and then there's another round of sex.
Rinse and repeat.
Yes.
Oh, very nice. Yes, lather, rinse, repeat.
Yes.
As many times as you like.
That is excellent. All right.
36 hours is our longest.
Nice. Shit. Yeah. What do you think of that, Mel?
Oh, we love it when guys sit there and start boasting.
Oh,
yes,
gosh.
we foreplay this, foreplay that. She goes, how long is foreplay for you? Oh, about 20 minutes and I'm ready. She goes, he still has his clothes on. I've already came at least 5 times. What's your issue? And the girl's going,
So how many times can you orgasm in a 24-hour period?
me?
Yes.
I've orgasmed 36 times in 2 hours. It hurts.
Wow.
It's just, there's nothing coming out.
Yeah, I would
It
imagine.
hurts. Like,
yes.
stop. We're done. Stop. Leave me
Yes.
alone and don't touch me for another 2 days.
Oh my goodness.
But yes, that has. She did not believe that you can build somebody up to where you can actually have them have an orgasm literally every 15 to 30 seconds after they're done. Because you just get the mind that much truer to where you just go, touch. And I showed her that. She goes, oh, let me try it on you. I'm like, that ain't going to. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I did not think a guy could do that.
Yeah, normally, yeah, because I know as a female, I mean, I've had those intense sexual relations where it's like I continued coming for the next hour.
Yeah.
And
I mean, a breeze comes by, you're like,
oh, I didn't even take a breeze. It was just the next round.
Okay, well, let me ask you ladies this, okay? Most ladies, when they get into the shower, they use the Hitachi, the streamer thing. The first thing they do is they have an orgasm. How the hell do you wash yourself afterwards, being that, washing the hair?
Different types of orgasm.
Yeah.
I didn't really need to know that. Really,
Well, also, if I'm going to be playing with myself in the shower, it's probably not the focus of getting clean. It's probably a different kind of shower.
Okay. Well, that means a couple of different levels on its own there.
Yeah. I mean, there's playtime. It's like in a place that I own, I actually have a double white tub, and it's just like you can fit so many people in there.
You need to visit and borrow it.
Yeah.
We'll film it.
Yeah.
I've been telling her about those type of tubs.
Yeah. Oh, it's nice.
Our small little tub just does not work.
No, this thing is nice. It's like it fits 3 people comfortably.
The best tubs to have sex in is the old-fashioned iron.
The claw foot?
Oh, yeah, because they're nice and deep and just over the side. They're already
curved.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are interesting, though.
And the brass you can tie people up to.
I have to tell you, the only place I ever rented that had one of those claw foot tubs, the building was basically red tagged.
Oh, no.
And the rafters were the ceiling was kind of missing in the bathroom, and all you could see was the rafters. And at any time during your shower, spiders would come tumbling down out of the rafters.
Gosh, no.
Bathtub's coming outside.
Interesting times. It was a very interesting old building.
I would have to put up a mosquito net so that there's no spiders. No.
Hey, the rent was cheap. It was
not that cheap.
Not that cheap. Nope.
I'd be going down to the YMCA. Don't you have an apartment? Yeah, but I need to take a shower here.
Oh,
sorry.
Sakes. Oh my God, I have issues with insects, and you guys are funny. It's like that didn't even faze me. It was just the way it was. I mean, those spiders were not giant. I just batted away.
Nope.
They didn't have particularly crunchy exoskeletons or anything. No, that's different.
Let's not dig the nails into my leg, please. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She will literally she will go to cardiac arrest if a spider is just
Arachnophobic.
arachnophobia.
Oh, okay.
Don't get me wrong, they're cool to watch on TV. I can watch them on TV all day long.
But then again, we've got two 14-foot snakes at our house, and that just scares the crap out of people.
Oh, I think snakes are beautiful. I lived on a ranch much, and we didn't have much to do. And we only got like 2 channels on the TV and whatnot. So we used to pit the tarantulas against the snakes and take bets.
Okay, that would be actually, that'd be
Good sporting fun.
yes. What did you do in your pastime? Reptile versus we don't know.
Who won?
We don't know. Why? We were laughing too freaking hard.
That's basically it.
Where'd the snake and the spider go? Crap, we don't know.
Because they're not really natural enemies. So I mean, we were hoping for this big duel and everything, but it was more us cracking up, making really lewd jokes, and going,
Hey, how you doing?
yeah.
All of a sudden you have
that I
voice
can
over. Yeah.
watch. That I think I could watch.
Well, the spider was fuzzy. It was about this big. And
I'm
you
familiar
could-
with what
you could
tarantulas
pet- you
look
could-
like.
what was a desert tarantula? It was one of those, not one of those big jungly ones.
They're cute and furry.
Yeah, this is like a
I'll hurt
little
you later.
Imperial County desert spider. It's great. They don't get much bigger than that.
If I was a lot younger, because until my mother introduced me to the world of poisonous spiders, I was the one that would bring home wolf spiders, jumping spiders, whatever I could find.
Oh,
Praying mantis eggs.
wow.
Did that one. Brought home a baby rattlesnake playing doormat.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty scary because baby rattlesnakes they kill.
Could.
If you know how to work with them.
It was playing dead, and honestly, I thought it was dead. Picked it up, brought it home. My mother, bless my wonderful mother, went, that's not dead, and that's a rattlesnake. But there's no rattlesnake markings. It's an albino.
Oh my goodness.
It had 2 sheds, because you could see the 2 little sheds, so it didn't have a rattle yet.
Oh.
So we took a walk and went and put it back. Continued walking, came back, and it was gone.
Oh my goodness. And how old were you?
How the hell did you do that?
I don't know. I was in like the 4th grade when I did that.
Wow.
So a couple of years ago.
More than a few.
Yeah.
Oh, you two love each other.
To death, but we love each other. And the marriage, it was pretty funny when we got married. We got married in the bar, and our pastor was doing shots with us during the ceremony.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the whole new meaning of "till death do you part" or "till you piss her off" was perfectly in there.
Yeah, actually it was.
So you guys got married in a bar?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Any particular kind of bar? Tavern?
Our little dive bar hole.
It's a
in the wall.
sports bar. It's a little.
Aw.
It's basically Cheers, where somebody comes walking in. We know. Well, you've never been here before. We know exactly everybody's there. So that's where, in fact, that's where a lot of those that are in our household are at. It was like, what are you going to in the community? Oh, just our bar.
Aw.
Everybody have an issue with that? No, every much there is pretty much our subs. What?
Aw.
We had one that was, how guys can be, online. I want to serve you.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so you know those.
Yes.
So like, well, the bar owner is also one of my closest friends, and also gave her away at the wedding. So it's kind of dad. So we're like, you want to meet her, not realizing in the profile it says partner, husband. They'd never be able to see that. I don't know why.
Because they think reading a profile is looking at a picture.
Well, that's true. Mine says lesbian, and they think they're going to have sex with me. No. I'll be happy to kick your balls across the room, but yeah, sex is not going to happen. Ever.
So we set them up, come and meet us, come and meet her at the bar.
Yeah.
And usually there's about 3 to 4 of her subs there. Half of them are all military and dad. So this one guy was outside pacing, texting her.
Mhm.
You remember Minion, right?
Mm.
Comic from Don Con, her pet.
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
Nah. He was on one side, I was on the other. And there
Was that the
bartender.
young man that was
With the long hair.
Oh, okay. Yes, you had the two.
That's
Yes.
Minion.
Yes.
That's
Okay.
Minion.
Okay.
So he was there. I was next to her, and her dad was on the other side, and we had a couple of her other subs just off doing their own thing.
Mhm.
He's like, "Well, there's people there." Well, yeah, it's a bar. Do they know that you're a mistress? Yeah, most of them are my subs, and that's my father. Your
Mhm.
father knows? Yeah.
Yeah.
And he just pasted out in that parking lot for a half hour, did not know what to do.
Almost got hit by her roommate.
Oh no.
Because he's just pacing. My roommate just came into the driveway. It's like, so yeah, we love We love playing with the kids, as we call them. I'm going to get some. We had one that was the foot fetish guy.
Oh yeah.
Our
They
son
sat
scared
down.
him.
This happened to be the night that all of our subs were there. Not just 1 or 2, all of them. The entire house. And I want to worship your feet and da da da. Okay, that's what it said. I understand BDSM isn't about sex. I just want to worship your feet. I went, sure, okay, you can show up to the bar and you can talk to me.
Mm.
Shows up, he thinks he's going to get something, and it becomes very clear very quickly. He thought he was going to get more than just foot worshipping. Because if you're if that's what you're there for and that is your thing, if someone's in sandals, you're going to be looking at their feet.
Yes,
Not
absolutely.
a single, not at
High
all.
heels, open toes. I'm looking at the toes and the feet.
Yeah, not a single glance at the feet at all.
Oh no, that's not a foot guy.
Yeah.
No, they cannot take their eyes off your feet. You know,
Mhm.
even if you're in closed shoes, they're imagining what those feet look like through the shoes.
Actually, I'm looking at them going, the shoes look great. Make your legs look great. Don't match. No. And honey is not matching that skirt. You guys got to stop. Take them off.
Mhm.
Not the skirt, the shoes.
But he was not expecting to get an education.
Mhm.
And there was a few times that he asked random things like, well, what does this mean? And I had one of the various subs that were about, go, why don't you answer this for me from your perspective?
He walked inside to the bar after a while, and this is what scared him. Another one, basically one of her protectors, military. He's getting a drink. He's like, so you're treating me lady good, are you? You're one too? And he left.
Booked it.
So, yes, we like messing with people.
Well, yeah, that is fun. That is part of the fun. So I take it that you guys are into mind fucking.
Yes.
Just a little
On
bit.
what
Just a little
level?
bit.
On what level?
Well,
Are we talking between us in the bedroom? Yes. Are we talking with other people? Oh, most definitely. There's no fun in not. People make it so easy.
well, they do. They do. A lot of people do. They do set themselves right up.
You know, like I did earlier with, the tape or the take,
And that just backfired on you.
Yeah. But yeah, we do enjoy the mental aspect on it, no matter what it is on any level.
That's good.
So
Oh, well, you've got this great table of toys here.
Yes.
Now, when I first met you, you were doing this incredible chainmail jewelry, which I just adore. And then now you say you have transitioned actually into these wonderful toys and cuffs and different
Yes.
things here.
the reason I'm transitioned into that more than anything is so many cuffs nowadays, they're just one-sided. You have the buckle, bam,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it.
You know what?
Again, because we're big on the safety thing, everything is done quick release. Because I've cut
nice.
way too much leather in my life
So,
because people
even
panicking.
if he was to sit here and panic and fight me.
Yes.
So that's the number one thing that we've done with that. then we decided to.
I've never had to cut cuffs off of anybody.
I've done more so with people being stupid and not playing with other people, not knowing.
Oh.
I almost ended up beating the daylights out of my roommate. I came in, they were having a party.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the people were in the back room where we had a spider web, rope web.
Yeah.
And they had this poor girl suspended off the ground, just tightly wrapped up by her arms. That was it.
No, that's not good.
And I came in, her hands were completely purple. And immediately took the shears and went snip, snip. You know, those are the times that I've had to cut people out. Is people not knowing what they're doing and being stupid.
So now the fun part with this is like leather
You've actually
Legos.
got me in something.
Oh, no, we're going to tie you up, and you're going to enjoy it.
Fine.
So it's really leather Legos.
Okay.
So I have a bunch of connectors over here. What's your favorite way to tie somebody up?
Oh, dude, did you really just ask her that?
Yes. This is where you sit and be pretty.
No. I have lots of favorite ways to tie people up. It depends on who I'm tying.
Well, him, for example.
Oh, dear.
Right now.
Well, he's thin, so oh my God, I would be like attaching all his limbs to each other and just wrapping them in all sorts of fun things. And
Okay.
I do think that the wrist should probably be secured down to the thighs.
Or do it so they can see. I can reach out there.
Yeah,
You can do that.
but it has to be kept out of reach so he can't play with his stuff. Nice.
You're upside down.
No, I'm not.
So it's basically up to the end of it, so you're imagining it.
Oh, very nice.
And then you can tie it to something else.
And do you have like attachments that attach to like the bedpost and stuff? And
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's see.
Are we done?
No.
no. Now this is educational TV.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's cold.
Oh, good. So sensation play is also possible with this particular kind of equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. And if he gets really aroused, he can like stick his member through there, right?
Well, that's why we have that one.
That's what this one's for.
Of course, we cannot demonstrate that on YouTube. We can only do educational stuff. We do not show private parts.
Nope.
So you guys will have to
There you
use your imaginations.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. I'm sure he's naturally much thicker than that,
And
but
then
you can get the idea.
And then if you really wanted to, you could attach some rope back here into this one, bring the rope up
Oh,
and under there.
nice. And do you have like nipple clamps that hook into this as well?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. We just started with the basics right now.
Oh, okay. Very good. Yeah, I think there needs to be like nipple clips that have like little thumb things, so every time they move their thumbs, it pulls their nipples.
Oh, that'd be awesome. But again, the thing
It make them
Do you
do
wanna
the
try?
big thumb dance, you know.
and if they actually get,
If they actually do really panic, they can get themselves out.
Oh yeah. Well,
I feel like it, I don't know.
you don't know.
I don't know.
She doesn't know.
No.
No.
But it's fun. That's relaxing.
It's fun. You got it. He says it's fun.
The most part is trying to
So, how can people contact you about these products?
We're on FetLife. We're Angels in Chains, all one word.
Ugh.
Angel in Chains, all one word.
Angels in Chains.
Okay, is it case sensitive at all?
No.
Is it all lowercase?
It can be.
It can be, so there's no case sensitivity to worry
No.
about. All you guys have to do is type in Angel in Chains on FetLife, and you can get to their site to find out about these new wonderful leather Lego toys.
They're,
Well, they're not actually Legos. That's a
Yeah.
brand name, but the concept of what you do with Legos only in leather and rings.
it's high grade leather.
High grade?
I used to make saddles.
Okay.
So I used basically the same type of leather that I figure if my 2,500 pound horse ain't breaking it, you're not.
Yeah, more than likely not.
Yeah.
And we don't use rivets. We use like Chicago screws to get that
Oh,
extra, so
okay.
they're not popping.
yeah, because I have to tell you, something that really makes me mad is people are using just rivets.
Yeah.
And it's
Oh,
like, You know, the last time somebody collared me and they made me this collar, it was the most ill-fitting collar of all time, and the rivets were popping out and everything else, and I don't know, no matter how I tried to position this collar, it falls to the side. It was a disaster.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, and this is somebody who makes exquisite collars. It's, you know, so surprising, but yeah, the rivets, they pop right out.
Pretty much just because I was curious and just stress test it, I had a piece similar to this one with the clips on each side. Took it into Anubis, clipped it up, and hung from it for a while just to see what it would do.
It stretched a little.
It stretched a little, but it stayed tight.
Yeah, you have a natural stretch to any leather.
Oh, yeah.
And it only had that little bit of natural give. Other than that,
I mean, we're not recommending people suspend themselves from it, because
no.
It's not graded to do
it's
that.
not graded for suspension.
It's going to take a beating before it wears out.
Oh, that's good. That's good. So, you know, basically, you know, attaching to a St. Andrew's cross or something, you know, that isn't doing something that pulls their full weight up will be more than safe enough.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So if somebody is one of those players that they like to actually struggle, they can actually struggle in this, and they're not going to get very far.
Oh, very nice. And you can basically just get them in any position, because a lot of people's favorite struggle position is, of course, the hog tie.
Oh, yeah.
So you can make, so it looks like you can make a lovely hog tie with that.
Oh, yes.
Oh, we actually do have a hog tie. We the thing over at Sanctuary Marketplace literally sold out of our hog ties within a matter of a couple of hours.
Oh, very nice. Yeah. Very nice.
So,
cool.
We do have. You guys are still trying to figure out, you know, the Dalmatian. I do like that, the Dalmatian one.
Yeah, it's very relative.
But they also, if you don't want to, they also make a really.
Yeah, that's nice.
I like it. It's fuzzy.
Oh.
Now we're done.
Sensation play.
I can take a beating.
You can. Yes.
One of the first mistresses I met, people were like, "Oh, you're a dom. Well, we can bring you down. You're a flogger. You're not. I'm going to fall asleep," and they're just trying to get me down on my knees. And this is why I started learning about the mental aspect of it, the sensual aspect of the BDSM side. She just walked up to me and went, "Robbie, knees, please." I went, "What? No, on your knees, please." No. The hell just happened? Just dropped and didn't even realize it.
Wow.
And so.
Yeah, so there's lots of times that he'll sit here and, you know, I'm holding something and he'll go, he'll make some sort of comment about, "Are you threatening me?" Or "You can't hurt me." And I'll tell him, you know, just various things that I've learned being with him. And then he'll walk away and usually curse at me, which is hilarious.
No, you got me. You dropped me to my knees when I was trying to run away from you in Walmart.
Aww.
Yeah, that too.
Nails across the back of the neck.
Aww.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Mel, is there any questions in the chat room yet? Are people hanging out?
Yeah, they're hanging out. There's Art Miller, there's Darren, there's Pig Carrie. More people are watching. There's quite a few that are watching that are not in the chat room. Please come into the chat room and join the conversation. They've been talking about everything you guys have been talking about. They think that that the bondage logos or bondage, what would you call it?
Leather Legos.
Leather Legos. Oh, they think they look really good. They love them. They go very creative. They've talked about your spiders. They've talked about a lot of things in the chat room. So the chat room's going on.
Hi, Nick Gary. We miss you.
Yeah. They go nice pictures on FetLife. So they've been checking you out.
Oh, no.
Awesome.
Yeah. So, you know. And it's too bad we can't put your cock in that thing. So.
Put my what?
Cock.
Yes, but if you guys both you webcam models, are you?
Yes.
not?
Yes.
Yes, and if you do want to see his cock, it is possible.
Yes.
It is.
It is possible.
We are exhibitionists as well.
Very much. So you want to tell them a little bit more about your webcamming and how they can get a session with you?
Well, for webcam, and with that we fulfill all sorts of interesting sexual fantasies and things that we just find fun.
We scare people too.
That too.
You're not just talking about spiders.
No.
No.
We actually had in one of our sessions, I was doing wax play on her. and I broke out a dagger that I used. It's very, very sharp. So we decided we're going to go edge play, fire play, and wax play.
Oh my.
Somebody came in and was like, "What are you doing?" I turned the dagger and said, "Having fun." Left, just gone.
Now I thought there was a restriction.
No blood.
No blood.
No blood, no piercing the skin.
Because I was told I couldn't do fire play.
Fire play. We'll have to look.
I
on
was
that
told
'cause
no fire play, no knife play.
Knife play we can do. We talk to them as long as there's no piercing. They asked me a lot of questions,
Yeah.
to see if I knew what I was talking about.
Yeah.
And there's as long as there's no breaking of the skin,
Okay.
And we always have kink live in our room,
Mm-hmm.
because we do. Well, we're friends with some of them now. She wants to see me in a dress again. But there are certain if you talk to them and explain to them what you're doing and how you're doing it, because some of it we do for educational, because some people are like, well, what are you doing with the edge? How does that work? So we do a lot of, quite a few sessions of, well,
Just
this is how you do
education.
this. And so.
Yeah, but typically you can find us at kinklive.com. We're on at all sorts of random hours. And
You can
we.
follow you at Twitter.
Oh, that's true. You are on Twitter
I am
at
on
Jessica
Twitter.
Phoenix.
No, it's Lady Jessica LAX.
Lady Jessica LAX. Okay.
And you always post when you're on there.
Yeah. Every time I'm going up at random play sessions, any random ideas of what's going on. I've done Victorian etiquette training, which is really entertaining. We've done that. We've done education on edge play. We've done education on wax.
And then we've just done the whole fun stuff.
Oh, yeah.
CBT, JOI.
Tease and denial.
The greatest one is we did last night. We had so many anonymous people in our room. Nobody talked. We're like, great, you want to be voyeurs? Fine. So we set up a play session while we slept.
Voyeur special.
People came in and watched her sleep.
Oh my goodness.
Kind of creepy in a way, but hey.
Well, you never know what people are into.
There is that fetish of voyeurism to where you're looking through somebody's window.
Well, I can't tell you how many movies I've seen where it's like they wake up and the person's staring at them, or somebody takes a picture of them while they're sleeping. It's just like.
There is something creepy about it, but at the same time, like, okay, if that's your thing, hey.
And it's like we also do cater to certain fetishes. Like I had one the other day that was a leather fetish.
Oh. Yeah.
And because we do leather working, I have hides available. He'd been in my room several times asking, do you have suede and leather clothes?
Not clothing, but here, I have this roll.
It's so funny you should mention that.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there's a story. Story time.
Oh, no, I just, whatever possessed me today, I had this beautiful piece of suede leather, and I put it over the pillows.
Ooh.
Oh. Needless to say, we were a little busy before I came in. Oh, my God, I love it that my girlfriend loves leather as much as I do. So I just wrap ourselves in that.
So give us a color of suede that you would like, and we'll get you some for Christmas.
Aww. I do love suede leather. I love all leather. I love all. This particular piece is a very fine, thin piece. I'm looking at different kinds of leather because I'm working on trying to design a skirt. And so it actually has to be something that flows, and that's why I've got this particular piece of leather.
Oh, okay.
And I'm working with somebody on it. Next thing we got to do is we're gonna go take a field trip to Tandy. Just for fun.
Just for fun. If you're ever down to San Diego,
Yeah.
let us know and we'll take you down to DTS. They have better leather than Tandy ever does, and it's great. That's where we get all our leather.
Oh, very nice.
So.
Yeah, I know there's a place down in the garment district where I've gone with people before.
Italio is one of them. There's a few of them.
You guys are talking about the garment district. I'm going to go get some coffee.
Oh, no, you don't like the garment district?
It's like going down to Tijuana.
You just have to know where to go.
There's no bar down there.
No, but
Going
there's-
shopping with you, and if you take people with you,
No, when I go shopping and I'm going on business, I know exactly where I'm going, and I'm done before noon.
I'm the one that's usually staying longer, ain't I?
Uh-huh.
Shit. Oh, what's in there?
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness.
Because I know where
But anyways,
I'm
let's
going.
go back to Kink Life. Let's go back to Kink
Let's
Life.
go back to Kink Life.
We're done with the shopping in the garment district here.
So you guys are on sporadic hours, then you were saying any particular days of the week or
Yes, all of them.
all of them?
At
So
some
it could
point,
be any day,
We're pretty much on every day,
7 days a week.
pretty much.
pretty much.
Oh wow.
At least for a couple hours.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's devotion.
No, we're just crazy. We're
No,
figuring if
yeah,
we're gonna
too.
play, might as well let other people see.
Oh, there you go. That's really using your time well.
So I mean, we've done anywhere from fetish stuff. We did a private session where someone just, I want to be a voyeur. This is kind of what I want to see.
Mhm.
Have fun. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it. Come back again.
Oh.
And we do have a regular group in there that just come in and we just BS until somebody gets a session and stuff like that. Yeah, like I said, some random guy, we were talking about her dress. You look good in that dress. No, I'm sorry, the dress that she had, you need something up here. Yeah, it just wasn't. He goes, well, I'll pay $50 to see you in any dress. I'm like, all right, fine.
Mhm.
No, I ended up getting paid $300 that day in tributes because I just said, it's good, let's put on a body stocking with a skirt. Let's see how this looks. That was just, yeah. So we
You
do
went through my
everything.
closet.
Aw.
Yeah, and I'd still look damn good in that black dress.
You do.
Thank you.
Now, in talking to you guys really work together as a team to make this whole thing work. You were telling me how you actually will screen people that you meet online so that when she talks to them, she's getting the cream of the crop and she doesn't get any of these trollers, shall I say, which, I mean, I get a ton of those on Fat Life. It drives me nuts.
It's not so much in Fat Life. It's a lot of them that it's designed for. It's the the Fat Life, or not the Fat Life, the Facebook of sex sites, those type of sites. So yeah, I screen them like, hi, want to meet up? No, move along. 2, I hear you hold sessions at Sanctuary. Here, talk to this person. So we just the ones from Egypt and India. I want to serve you. How do you think you could? No, there's no way you can. Well, can we talk about me getting the visa? I don't know. Apply at your bank. Not what they want to hear.
Yeah, I don't do online doming. It's just...
Well, these are people that want to serve in real life, and they're expecting that I'm going to get them their visa. They're going to move over here and live in my house.
No.
It's like, no.
So we go through, for every session that
This
we
is
actually
the United
do.
States. True slavery like that is not going to happen.
Yeah. We go through about a good 100 to 200 things before we find the one that's actually, no, I do want to get a session. I'm coming down to San Diego. I don't know if you need a place down there. I'm going to be up in LA. I see you're at Sanctuary. I've been there before. So yeah, there's a lot of screening to go. You go ahead and talk to these people.
Yeah, we get a lot of that. We also get a lot of new people that are, I want to get into this. I've had a bad experience, and we go, here's where you need to go to educate yourself. Here's how to educate yourself. Here's some places that you can meet people that really know what they're doing.
Yeah, we've had people that we've met online show up to some of the Sanctuary parties and going, oh, thank you. We never knew this existed in this type of environment. I'm like, you're welcome. So
yeah, a lot of people aren't aware of the public dungeons and stuff, and that there are safe places to play. Yeah. Because I never even knew there was a public scene until 2008. But I kept running into kinky people and playing kinky games. I mean, I've done that almost all my adult life. I just had one of those faces that would be tied up.
I'm kind of like you. I've never really been in the life or the scene. I did once in San Diego, and there was some bad blood. Quite a long time ago.
Yeah, there didn't used to be much of a scene in San Diego. I understand it's gotten much better now, but back in 2008, there wasn't one, not to speak of.
There was kind of, but it was a very close-knit group, and just out of respect, I'm not going to mention it. It's just going to be anonymous. But
Yes.
they ended up getting busted by Vice. Okay. And this first time, like, oh, there's dungeons here? People hang out. Because I was like you. I met people. And as we met, oh, you're into the lifestyle. And I went to the dungeon, got busted by Vice. I said, never doing that again.
Yeah.
Met her, and that's how we met. She was actually interested, and somebody mentioned Sanctuary.
Oh.
And I didn't realize that there was that much of a placing as there was.
And
So that was kind of interesting.
all of my experience was I had a couple of friends that I used to dance with professionally in restaurants that they would come up to the old LAPA. And that was my introduction to it because she wanted me to sword dance for her birthday.
So you were a sword dancer?
Yes. I have a very extensive dance background, and how long has it been? 12 to 14 years now I've been a professional Middle Eastern dancer. My emphasis is sword.
Very nice. Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah.
And that's actually how I ran into and met Madame Mina Desad. You can ask her and she'll tell you all about that night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was telling you about that. She was getting ready to go play, and I was performing at that point in time, LAPA, the stage was like 18 inches off the ground.
Yeah,
it
I
came
remember.
out several feet further. And I was performing on that as she apparently was stopped dead. And oh no, go set everything up. I'll be there in a minute.
You do have that effect on people.
Oh.
I'm just saying it because it's true.
So you're doing the actual sword dancing when you're balancing on the
I
head?
balanced it on more than my head.
Nice.
Let's rephrase that because that can take so many meanings. On
Just-
you.
On me.
Okay. I'm not that talented.
No, you're not. My sword's too heavy for you to do that.
Mhm.
I dance with live steel. So the sword I dance with is actually sharp. It is a falconer scimitar, so it is a cleft blade. So this edge of the blade is sharp, the cleft here is sharp, and this edge is very flat. It weighs about 7 pounds. I balance it on my head, my shoulder, my chest, and everyone really knows me because I really balance it on my hip, and I can do a lot of things with it there.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
And like I said, we knew each other running in various circles. I knew who the alchemist was, and I'm pretty sure he knew who everyone lovingly referred to me for the longest time as that sword dancer.
So the alchemist and the sword dancer finally made a union.
Oh, well, we can make a movie about that.
Yeah, we could.
You totally could.
Wow.
How are we doing on time, Mel?
We are doing well. We have, we've got, time to go. We're going. About 12 minutes. We're doing well. We're doing well.
Awesome.
Excellent.
We're on our own time here, so we can leave right now if we want to, or we can do whatever we want to. Never mind.
Be careful what you say there, darling.
Within legal limits.
Oh, yeah,
My
legal
goodness,
limits.
have there been any questions that pop up or comments? Or?
No, but we just had someone else come into the chat room. Guest 890. She said, "Pull up your panties and take care of the spiders." She goes, "Yes, lingerie and cute outfits are getting expensive."
They are.
They are. And for the quality, it's horrible.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah, just
Okay.
Yeah, I had to switch to fishnets because the regular stockings I couldn't afford it after a while.
Yeah.
Darren has commented on the sword. He goes, 7 pounds. That's a heavy sword.
That is a
Yes.
heavy sword.
How big is your sword? Never mind.
Which one?
How many pounds?
I was gonna say which one? This one that I have right here next to us, or the one that I dance
Well,
with?
we know that the one you
The ones
dance
hanging
with
on
is
the
7
wall, or-
pounds that you just mentioned, but I think Mel wants to know how much his cock weighs.
I haven't weighed the cock all by itself. I know the dimensions pretty well.
Oh, what are the dimensions?
Well, it's about this big around, and it fits most of the way down my throat.
Very nice.
Well said.
Very nice.
I didn't ask that question.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You wanted to know how much the other sword weighed.
No. No. You're putting words in my mouth. Does he hang
At
to the
least
left?
it's only words.
Does he hang to the left or hang to the right?
Left.
Big balls or little balls?
Decent size for what's there.
Okay, I'm done.
First, we have to know what temperature is it like, and out of the shower, in the shower, and have they just been used or not?
Or are they in
That's
my
a-
mouth?
Oh, look, beige. That's a pretty color of beige.
Beige is not
And
a
that
pretty
is a
color.
lovely shade of red on you.
Thank you.
Aw.
You know what's really amazing is that there's a little bit of a lag from us, and so about 7 or 8 seconds or 10 seconds later, you get all these different comments of we've already gone to the different subject. So Art Miller said, "Very impressive indeed." And last night we were saying Art Miller, very sexy 3 times. It was a lot of fun. You should try it. It could become a standing gig. Every show goes, Art Miller. Art Miller. Ooh, Art Miller.
Art, damn. Oh, Art Miller. Oh.
Here, wait. Look at the camera and say it. Look at the camera and say
Yes. Yes.
Oh, Art Miller, please. Oh.
it. There you go.
There you go. There's 3. Well, that got me warm.
It does have a tendency to get warm in here.
We have a chat question.
Oh, good.
Guest 890 says, "Can you recommend a good strap-on to begin? And do you prefer men in panties?" LOL, laughing out loud.
I look great in her panties. So that answered that question.
That answers
And
that
that's
question.
only me. The strap-ons,
It's personal preference.
it really is personal preference.
I mean, it also depends on your partner, and are you guys just starting out, or are you experienced? What size does your partner like?
Yeah, there's a lot of variables into asking an open question like that before we can even begin to break it down. If it's your first time, I'd look, there's toys out there that are slim and small that you start off with. If that's your first time, then actually build up to a strap-on.
Does that answer the question? No.
I think so.
You
If
think
not,
so?
the answer
Yeah.
is 41.
Oh, I thought 42. Isn't 42 the answer?
I'm always behind. I'm always one step behind. Thank you.
You're either one step behind or you're just a little too fast.
My favorite reference is this: what's the answer to life? That one thing. What's that one thing? When you know it, you'll have the answer to life. City slickers. I use that reference all the time. People are like, huh? It's just like when you go, hello. Did you say hello? No, I said hello. Nobody gets that reference.
You don't want to go that way.
Why?
Never go that way. Oh, she would have gone that way. Would have taken her to that nasty castle.
Yes, we're movie geeks as well.
Oh, I love it. Okay, so what's your favorite movie quote then?
Great, I have to pick one movie.
I have a favorite. I don't know if I can. Well, no, actually, I do have it. My favorite quote would be this. Hold on, just one second. He says it so much better than I do. Clock. Favorite movie quote.
I love it.
That would have to be my favorite movie quote. He's got a couple of them.
Oh, that's awesome. That was good.
Sorry.
I appreciate that.
I'm not sure that I can really pick one at the moment. I'll get back to you on that one.
People say quotes, I start thinking Monty Python.
Oh, that pet. You watch it? No.
Oh, no, my favorite one is the Deadly Fruits. come after me like you mean business with that banana. With the banana things. Who did we have in the show about the banana gag? That was hilarious. That would kill me. I'm deathly allergic to bananas. It's like, that's my banana. Yeah.
Dear Lord. What was she doing with the banana? Don't ask. She's just allergic to them.
And then there was the one that could swallow 2 bananas side by side.
Oh.
Yeah, you missed it. No, you weren't there. It's one of those parties that happens over Sanctuary.
One of the Thursday night parties.
They were having a deep throat contest.
Oh.
And they brought out the banana, and the first one's how far you can get the banana. This guy, I'm not quite sure, just went, closed his mouth, pulled the banana out.
Because you had to pull it out complete.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they went on to the second one. Some people left, Now they had 5 people left. Now you had to take 2 bananas. Some got so she just went both bananas in, closed the mouth, pulled them back out. The guy next to her said, "Done." I'm not even trying.
Wow.
So
that's some good throat control.
That really is, yeah. I was like,
yeah. I know that takes some practice.
Yes, I know.
You do have to change, train that gag reflex. Yes, it is an art form. Yes. Oh, goodness sakes. Beige is not an acceptable.
It's because he's turning a beautiful shade of red again.
When you see black, white, and gray,
yes,
beige is just a word. It's like fuchsia. It's dark gray.
Aww.
So beige is an acceptable color.
All right. Well, let's get back to promoting you. So, how often are you guys at Sanctuary now?
It varies.
A couple times a month, usually.
A couple times a month.
This season, right now through this season, it kind of varies a little bit because work is sporadic. We have the kiddo coming out soon. So, family comes first.
Okay, so do you do sessions down in San Diego? Is there somewhere that you session down there?
No.
Or do you only session with clients? I mean, actual physical sessions at Sanctuary?
Sanctuary only.
Sanctuary only? But you guys are available for webcamming basically
Pretty
7
much.
days a week.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And if there's a time that somebody can only be on, send a message via Twitter or on Kink Live, and we'll try to accommodate that.
Okay, so they can leave a message for you on Kink. So what is your stage, the name you go by on Kink Live?
Lady Jessica.
Just Lady Jessica. So if they look up Lady Jessica, they can find you on Kink
It's
Live.
a picture. It's more of, I don't know, can they search your name?
Yeah, you should be able to.
Oh, I didn't know that. I just see pictures. So.
Okay, and so now if they want to send you an email or something, how do they do that? If they're not on Kink Live and they want to hook up with you in a different way.
LadyJessicaLAX@gmail.com.
And that's on Gmail.
Mm-hmm.
And then they can also find you with that same label on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there you go. That's how you get in touch with this lovely lady. She's only up here in LA for sessions. Well, you need to email her and arrange that.
Yeah.
Sometimes
we will come up if somebody wants during the week.
Oh, so there you go. She will work by appointment only. I mean, and she's hot. It's well worth the time. But of course, if you can't wait, you can play with these two on kinklive.com. All right. Well, we are getting towards the end of the show here.
Thanks for having us.
Oh my God, it's
Thank
been
you.
so great having you on. You two are such a
And Art Miller, thank you one more time for you, Art Miller. It was just fabulous.
But we need the women saying it.
Well, that parameter was not said.
But he did it so well. So we were supposed to Art Miller. Yeah.
Look at the camera.
Art
Miller.
Miller.
Charlie's Angels.
Art Miller.
So.
Okay, Art Miller said you guys have made his night, and he has voted you guys all naughty.
Ooh,
Pig
thank you, Art.
Pig Carrie has voted you guys all naughty.
Nice.
Thank
So,
you, Carrie.
Yes. And guess 890 says, does Lady Jessica enjoy watching on cam?
Watching what would be the question? And really, it depends on my mood.
Art Miller. Watching Art Miller.
Then I'm going to have to get really, really creative here. Because most of the time I'm staring at words that people are typing.
Again, that's where the mind fucking comes in.
So in that case, then yes.
Well, don't you find topography sexy?
Of course I do.
Graphic designer, yes. We have many conversations on that. New fetish. Oh, typography here. Let me just draw this. Oh, you want it that way? Oh, old English.
There's a reason why I did calligraphy for a long time.
Oh my God, yes. There's that movie where they do the whole scroll on the woman's body. It's a Japanese
it's a
movie.
geisha.
Oh,
The
yeah.
geisha, yeah. Is that the geisha story or something? I don't know.
No, it's not the one geisha story. It's another one. It's one of.
But
It's an older
Ewan
one.
McGregor's in it,
Yeah.
and it starts out, and they're like, scribing this, huge text on this body, and it's just amazing.
Yeah.
Very hot movie.
I think you've seen it.
Quite possibly.
Well, anyways, is it time to wrap it up now?
Yeah, and Darren in the chat room says naughty naughty.
Naughty,
And
naughty?
guest
No.
890 says men serving your wishes. Maybe that's what you like to watch on cam. Woo!
It can
What,
go either way.
painting the house?
I can think of lots of different things for you to do, and you usually do them quite well.
Oh, watching them on cam.
Oh, watching them on cam really depends on my mood for the day. I'm one of those random people. If I'm in this mood, this is what I want. If I'm in that mood, that's what I
Well,
want.
somebody asked that once. She goes, "Why would I want to watch you? I can watch him and play with him." And I went, "Yeah." Anatomy by Braille. Studied that class well.
Aww. Well, anyways, we do need to wrap this up. You two have been fabulous. We'll have to have you back again sometime.
Yes.
We've given you all the information to find them. If not, you guys can always drop me a line. I will help you find these two.
Cheers.
Aww. And I hope that you're going to join me next week when my fabulous guest is going to be Nikki Nefarious. And we are going to have some rotastic fun next week. Ooh, oh yeah.
We'll have to
have
tune
you
in.
seen her perform? She
No.
is amazing.
I don't know. Have you? No.
Yeah, she does amazing suspensions. It's just, she does beautiful rope work. So you guys will definitely have to,
We'll tune in.
yes,
Yes.
that would be cool. All right, well, thank you everybody for tuning in. I hope to see y'all next week. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Hello, hello, hello.